Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. So in this video, I want to talk to you about the right way to shoot a landscape to make sure everything is sharp. For many years, I made the mistake of not really caring where I was shooting. I was just on autofocus. But there are times when you want to get some flowers in the foreground and you want to get the middle ground and you want to get the background, and it's really hard to get a really sharp photo. So a couple of weeks ago, I did a photo shoot in Topeka Canyon in California. And let me show you how I shot the flowers, the exact same that I use, and then let's retouch them. So one idea I had was to get very close to one of the flowers, two of these flowers there. And so we have the sunset and the flowers. That can be kind of cool. The key point is to go to manual focus. This lens, which is a 12-24 from Sony, can focus 30 centimeter, which is about, I'm thinking about 5 inches. And so I zoomed in on this two flowers, and indeed it's very sharp. So I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna take several photos. I'm gonna take first a photo for these two flowers that's there. And then I'm gonna move my focus a little bit. I'm gonna focus, for example, like maybe on half a meter. So half a meter is gonna be, let's see here. I'm zooming in to make sure I'm good. I'm focusing like on the next flower. That's over there. Okay. I make sure I'm sharp. Yeah, so now it's good. These flowers are blurry. This one is sharp. And now I'm gonna move further. I'm gonna go maybe to 1 meter and take one. And the more you have, the better, because in Photoshop, we'll be able to get them all to blend. Okay, and then I'm gonna take one more. I'm gonna go to 2 meters. I rather have more than not enough. This is really cool because there is the flowers and we have the mountain and we have the sunset. And then I'm gonna take one onto infinity. All right, so this is how you shoot them. Basically, you make sure you're shooting the first flowers, the middle flowers, and then the background. 3, 4, 5 photos if you can. Very important to be on a tripod, very important to be on manual focus. I love to, use the focus picking to make sure I'm really sharp everywhere. So once you have this, I've already imported this into Lightroom and I'm going to show you 2 projects. First, a very easy one, and then if you stay until the end, you will see the project I did in Topeka Canyon. This one is a little crazy because I had to replace some flowers. There's more Photoshop involved, but it's worth staying all the way. One little favor I can ask you, if you like this video, please give it a like, leave me a comment and share this video. It really helps me to produce more free videos for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it because that's how YouTube works. If you don't like it, if you don't share it, nobody else is going to see it. Thank you very much. Okay, so first, to retouch this photo, I'm going to install my free preset. The link is under the video. You can and you will get an offer to buy the full package. If you can, it's amazing, really helps. So I'm going to go here, click import presets. The file you're going to get by email, make sure it's not in your spam. It's called Lightroom and CC Classic.zip. All you have to do is put the zip file and you're done. It's installed. If you have an older version of Lightroom, you will see there's a whole PDF dedicated to that. It's a little more complex, takes maybe 20 more seconds, but you have them. Once the presets are installed, it's going to go really fast. So this is 2 photos that I shot. Actually, I did a video on this last year in Malibu, Point Dune, and check this out. So first, let me retouch the first one so you see what the problem. So one is basically the flowers are sharp, and the other one, it's the background which is sharp, and we're going to mix both exposure. So let me go to my free preset pack that you have, and let's just go to sunset, and boom, 1 click. Check this out, 1 click. These presets I use all the time, and I have a show every Wednesday. There's a link if you want to be part of that show also under this video. It's called my masterclass. Go watch it. Anyways, where I retouch your photos, your RAW files, and I always use my preset. So I've tested my preset on about 10,000 RAW files, which were not done by me, and they work pretty well. So here is the basic thing. I'm just going to press the whole option key to do my black point, and then my white point, maybe boost the highlights. Okay, on this one, I think I want to add a little bit more blue. So I'm just going to change the white balance, maybe a little bit more magenta, add a bit of more contrast. Yeah. But you see, here's the problem. The photos here, the flowers are really sharp because I focused for the flower, but check this out. This is completely blurry. So The good thing with Lightroom, okay, the blue is actually too much now. I'm going to go back to, this, to a bit warmer. Actually, want to crop the photo 16:9 because I think it's going to look better, 16:9. Just because that sky is not that great. Okay, and then I'm going to go here in the gradients, grab my gradient, which is here. All my presets have include gradients in it that you just need to move around. Voila. I think I'm just going to lower a little bit the exposure. No, actually not the lower. I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to put more attention on the flowers by brushing the flowers a little. So I have just a bit of exposure value, 0.42. Do not go over 0.50. 0.50 is too much. And flow and density in the 70s. I'm just going to make my flowers a little bit brighter. Very simple retouch. I'm happy. I know everything else is taken care of. Lens correction, sharpening is all done because I use the preset. And now I'm going to take both photos. I'm going to synchronize. Boom. And check this out. So now the second photo, the flowers are blurry. Look at this, completely blurry. But here, check this out. This whole part is completely sharp. Okay, so now we're going to take both of these photos. They have the same correction. We're going to right click, edit, open as layers in Photoshop. Now, this is a great feature, open as layers in Photoshop, but what it does, it takes both of files and puts them into Photoshop. So here we are in Photoshop. All we have to do now, and this is crazy, you select both of these files, you go to edit, auto blend layers, you just leave the default setting, click OK, wait for it, and boom. Look at this. Flowers are sharp and the background is sharp. The magical thing is if you hold on the Alt key on the first, if you hold on the Option key and click here on the eye here, you can see what this is doing. So this is masking everything else but the flower, and the other one is masking everything else, the whole sky, but not the flowers. So, and both of them, they are sharp. Now I have some little issue here. There was some sensor dust. So I'm going to create a new layer blending, or I can just, take both layers and right click and go to merge layer. And I can duplicate this one by clicking and dragging here. And I'm going to take the spot hitting brush tool and I'm just going to clean that up just because this is really annoying. It was some kind of sensor dust that was there. Yeah, that should be good enough. And you can use the stem tool, S for stem tool, click Alt here just to make sure it's really well done. And voila. And we have an amazing photo of flowers where the flowers are sharp and the background is sharp. Everything is sharp. All right, so that's the photo shoot that we did. I ended up taking only 3 photos because I did some tests and 3 is good enough. So first thing is I'm going to retouch the first one using this time the golden hour preset. Actually, no, let's use the sunset preset also. It was a sunset. Why not? Okay, make sure I do my black point. Yeah, black point is good, about 3%. These presets, you got to check them out. These presets are really amazing. I don't want to brag, but they're amazing. Okay, this is good. And then maybe the highlights a little bit, add a bit more contrast, a bit more saturation. Yeah. And the sunset preset have like a circle, a big circle here. I just want to put it here, so it's really nice. Same thing, I think the sky was a bit boring, so I'm going to go 16:9. And voila. So that's my basic retouching. Maybe add a bit of texture because they're really cool. Minus clarity to make it less HDR looking. And now I'm going to take all 3 photos, synchronize, boom, synchronize, synchronize. And check this out. So this flower is completely sharp. This flower is not completely sharp. It's blurry. This flower is sharp. Okay, and this one, the next one, now it's the background that's completely sharp. You see? And the foreground is completely blurry. Same idea. So 3 photos, 3 level of zoom, okay? Take all 3, right click, edit. Make sure you use open layers in Photoshop and not something else. So here we are in Photoshop. All 3 photos are there. All I have to do is select all 3. I go to edit, auto blend layers, use the default option, pray, and voila, ta-da! And if you want to see what it did, you can hold on the Option key like we did before. You can see this is just for the first photo, first flowers. This one, I'm holding the Option key here. This one is for the middle ground flowers, and this one is for the rest. Okay, and all 3 is good. Now on this one, I wanted to take to the next level a bit of retouching, and I didn't like that flowers, I didn't like these flowers, and I thought it was a lack of flowers. So I'm gonna copy paste this flower over here, I'm gonna copy paste this flower there. But first, there's a bit of an issue. This is flowers because there was a bit of wind. I forgot to mention in the video, it's good to not do that on a windy day because this is what's gonna happen. You see, when it's blending everything, it's gonna do something weird. So, but that's okay, I'm gonna click here on the mask. Remember, this first layer is all about this photo. I'm click on a mask, and remember a mask is, let me show you the mask. Black conceals, white reveals, okay? So basically I want to extend that white mask. So I'm gonna press B, make sure brush is my foreground element. Right click, make sure that my hardness is around 0%. So you click and drag left and right to make your brush smaller or bigger. And now, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna bring back, make this one sharp, because this one is kind of like the star of the photo. I wanna make sure it's kind of sharp. Now when you do that, it's gonna bring back some blur, so that's fine. You can press X, make it smaller, and you just go back in there. Okay, not too much, just a little bit. But you know, it's better to have a bit of blur there than some yellow blur. So it's not perfect as a technique, and there's more advanced way of doing this, but I wanted to make something simple that you could use right away. That was kind of my idea. I want people to be up X. You just press X and voila, and then here, it's a bit blurry, but that's fine. You see, nature is so random that a little bit of blur is not gonna be that visible. That yellow blur was more visible, so now it's kind of good. You know, it's kind of okay. And that's because I shot on a windy day. If it was not a windy day, I wouldn't even have to do that. Now I'm gonna merge all these layers, select them, right click, merge layer, and then I'm gonna click and drag and duplicate this layer. And now I want to copy and paste this flower here because this is ugly, and copy and paste this flower here because this is ugly. So I'm gonna take the lasso tool by pressing L like lemon. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that my feather is around 50 pixels. So when I make a selection with the lasso tool, the fact that I have a 50 pixel feather means it's gonna be very feathered around my selection. So, and then I'm just gonna make a really quick selection around this flower like this. And you see, because nature is so random, it should work out quite all right. So, selection, and now I'm gonna press Command J on a Mac or Control J on Windows, and that's gonna put that selection on its own layer. Remember, if you want to see just what's on one layer and nothing else, you hold on the Option key. Boom. You see how it is? You know, it's very blurry around. But check this out. Now I can press Command T or go to Edit, Free Transform, and then I can move this. I'm on the layer. See, I can copy and paste that flower here, and I can maybe, you know, rotate it so that it sort of matches the ugly thing that's behind it. And boom. It already looks kind of cool. If you want to make it even cooler, you can create a mask here, remember, and then you can take a brush, B for brush. Make sure your black now is your foreground, so you press X. X is gonna make the black becomes the foreground, and X is gonna make it the white becomes the foreground, and you just can do that forever. So you want black because black conceals. So maybe I want to, actually it's so good I can hardly see anything. But I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna paint back some of the original things around the flower. And it's so random in nature that nobody's gonna see that. Okay, next I'm gonna do the same thing with that flower. So I go back on this original layer, L, I make a selection. It takes really 2 seconds. Voila, oops, well, that selection, that should be good enough. And then Command J to put it on its own layer, Command T to move it. Instead of this ugly flower, I can maybe rotate it. You can maybe squeeze it, you hold on Shift. You can squeeze it so it doesn't look like the other flower, it looks like a little more random. And voila, I'm gonna put it here. Okay, and I can create a mask, same thing. B for brush, and just I can brush around it to make it blend. And voila, and I like that, I like that, I like that. Now I got more flowers, that's kind of cool. And now I'm gonna create a layer that takes into account everything we've done so far with the most crazy shortcut of all time. Are you ready? Command, Option, Shift, E. I believe on Windows is Control, Option, Shift, E. And that creates a layer that with everything that we've done so far. And on that layer, I just want to do one final cleanup. I'm gonna go here use the spotting brush tool, and I'm just gonna clean this little stem here, and this one is kind of not nice, and it's so random that this tool is gonna do wonders. It's just gonna replace with nature, bad nature with good nature. Just cleaning things up here. This is kind of weird in a corner. Voila. And you know, I could go on for hours and copy and pasting other flowers, but you get the idea. And voila, now I'm ready to go back to Lightroom. So close all, save. And then once I'm back in Lightroom, I do a very quick double development. It just makes the photo pop even more. So I'm just gonna open the shadows a little more. I'm gonna bring on the highlights. I'm gonna do the black a little bit and the white. Just a bit more contrast, and I'm gonna click and make a new gradient for the bottom here. It's gonna help sell the effect like this. Voila. Ta-da! A really sharp photo from the whole way from the foreground all the way to the background. Guys, it's spring. We're soon going to be able to go out there and take some beautiful flower photos. Don't forget to like this video if you can. That really helps. And tell me what you would like to learn. I'm going to try to make one video per week. Tell me what you would like to learn. I read every comment. I answer every single comment. And it just helps promote this video. Thank you very much. Don't forget to get my free preset. And if you can, get my full pack. You're going to get an amazing offer right down below. Thank you very much.